Welcome, everybody. Lovely to be with each of you. Lovely to see your hearts and your light. Okay, please sign up for the retreat this weekend. So the retreat starts Friday morning here in the U.S. Might be a different time where you live, but I do hope you can join. And this will be a retreat where we focus on awakening to clarity, something that is so utterly important on the path of Kundalini awakening. With Kundalini, our body tends to be so overwhelmed with energy, with light, with the fire of transformation, with all the darkness and unconscious forces being stirred up and cleared out of us. Like, we need to have this ground of clarity. And so I do hope you can join. And if you want to come, I hope you sign up sooner rather than later. A lot of times people wait to the last minute and then something happens with the technology and they miss a session or two. So don't let that be you if you want to come. Also, if you have any financial hardship, you're always welcome to ask me for a scholarship for the retreat, especially. But any of my online events, I can do that for, I can do scholarships on those. The in-person sessions, those tend to be a little bit more difficult, but the events are quite easy for me to give a scholarship to. Okay, for. All right. And so let's do this just before we jump into the teaching. Let's all close our eyes and let us invite a prayer for peace. A prayer for peace here on planet Earth. And as people who are awakening, our Kundalini is awakening, often we can feel as if we are a conduit for light. But in this moment, let us invite our bodies, our minds, our consciousness to be a conduit for peace here on planet Earth. Inviting peace to flood the Holy Land, to flood Israel and Palestine, Jerusalem, all of the Middle East. Let's invite humanity to wake up and to come to our senses, to awaken to the love and the truth, the healing nature of collaboration, of reconciliation, of forgiveness, of truth, of kindness and compassion. Let's invite these great forces to take more of a permanent root here on planet Earth. Let us not forget our brothers and sisters in Ukraine and Russia, actually all over the world. Let peace triumph. May peace take root. Okay, so we release our prayer, and I invite us just to keep our eyes closed. Today we're going to do a little meditation, helping the body to more deeply relax so that we can receive the Kundalini. And so I want everyone to check in with your body right now and just to ask your body, will it be supportive for me to lay down? And if you get a big yes, lay down. Lay down. If your body's feeling strong and wanting to sit upright and erect, beautiful. Let's have yourself sit upright. Okay. And so we're going to take some deep breaths. And as we're breathing, I want you to really feel into the consciousness of your body. Ask, what's happening in the consciousness of my body? The consciousness itself, does it feel relaxed and peaceful and at ease? Does the consciousness of my body, the physical consciousness, does it feel in alignment with this present moment? Does it feel, again, relaxed, at peace, at ease, in a resting state? And if it does not, I want you just to see, like, can we scan the body and just notice, can I invite the body to come into a resting state in this moment? So Kundalini is a very physical awakening. It can really confuse our body, especially if our body is agitated, the body is stressed, the body has been traumatized, if the body is feeling confusion within the nervous system. And so in this moment, we are inviting our body to relax in a way which is peaceful and at ease. Peaceful and at ease. And so we're just inviting this for the body to be peaceful and at ease. So with each and every breath, we're softening, we're opening. And I invite you to feel in the back of the skull, am I relaxed? Often if the back of the skull has too much energy in it, often we're going into like a reptilian aspect of our nervous system. And so just noticing if there's any of that intensified fight or flight flowing or raging, firing. And can we soften in the back of the skull? We soften the muscles of the face, the jaw, the throat, the neck, the shoulders. And I invite you just to notice the relationship between relaxation and Kundalini. The awakening of Kundalini or the flowing of Kundalini, the stuckness of Kundalini. Like sometimes Kundalini feels stuck in a certain center, one of the chakra centers, or a different point in the body where we tend to hold. So this most basic way, we are relaxing. We're relaxing all throughout the body. Relaxing. And so as we feel into the chest, I invite you to feel behind the heart. I invite you to feel to the pectoral muscles, like where the pectoral muscles meet your arms and like the underarm area. It's a funny place to look, but sometimes we hold a lot of tension in our pectoral muscles and almost like right under them in the underarm area. There's these points where we kind of hold a lot of tension in there. And so breathing, we're feeling, we're opening, feeling into the shoulders. It's like that rotator cup area on each side. And The whole, it's like giant diamond of muscles behind the heart that go from the lower neck, kind of span out in a diamond behind the heart, come down almost where the solar plexus, and just noticing, are we holding, are we tensing there? Can we soften? The front of the chest, behind the chest. Checking in with the right side, the left side, the underarms on the right, underarms on the left. And again, the more we just feel into the body, gently inviting the body to relax. Just noticing the flowing of Kundalini, the flowing of prana, the awakening of prana, the awakening of light. It's funny correlation. Everywhere we relax, we may notice energy begin to awaken, beginning to flow. And can we smile with this energy? Can we welcome this energy? Can we even do a little self-corrective dance where we realize, oh, I am not the physical body. I am the light. I'm not the physical body and its fight or flight response. Is what most people identify with. But instead identify knowing and experiencing oneself as the light, as the light. Just noticing, well, what is that like? What is that like? What is it like to be the light? What is it like to soften the body, to open the body, to invite the body to relax? You may notice, oh, the body starts to come into the truth the more relaxed it is. The body is not meant to live in tension. It's not meant to live in fight or flight. The body is actually made of light. It is made of peace. And so continuing to breathe and to feel and to open and experience. And again, just to gently notice how the body is holding itself. As we feel into the lower ribs, as we feel into the solar plexus, the mid back, and as we relax the body, we're noticing how the Kundalini flows. Perhaps even asking the body, what do you need? Asking the Kundalini, what do you need? And do you get the same answer for both? Do you get different answers? What are the needs of this physical body? Okay, breathing and feeling and opening. In the physical body. And so I invite you to feel around the abdomen, even to almost like check in with the physical, internal organs. Just noticing, is the stomach clenching or gripping? How do the intestines feel? Small and the large intestine. How do the kidneys feel? The liver, just all this, the innards of our physical body. How does it feel? Does it feel as if this body is firing on all cylinders? And is it feeling healthy and happy? Or is there something else happening? And so we're continuing to breathe and feel throughout the body, scanning the body. And again, just noticing this correlation. The more relaxed the body is, the more the Kundalini flows and the more spiritual, the more spiritually awake you may feel. The more light, prana, and peace. Now, for some of you, you may notice when you pay attention to the body, begin to relax the body, sometimes more pain comes forward or comes online. And that doesn't mean that relaxing the body is something wrong. It probably means that we're just not very awake and aware to what's within us. And can we be courageous enough to meet whatever the unconscious forces are that are coming? Whatever the conscious forces are that are coming alive. We are being awake to all. Being awake to all. Awake to all. Yes, and so continuing to breathe and feel to the pelvis and to the hips, the pelvic floor, the sacrum, the perineum. And often we hold unconsciously. Often we hold unconsciously in all these places, create all this tension. And this holding, these holding patterns create blockages. Create blockages. Yes. And can we soften? Can we open? Can we let go more fully in the hips and the pelvis, the pelvic floor, the perineum? And notice what happens with the energy. The more we let go, right along the central channel. Of course, please include your arms, your hands, your wrists, your elbows, your hip joints, your legs, your thighs, your quads, your hamstrings, the knees, the ankles, the feet, the toes, inviting the whole body to be relaxed, at ease, and open. And so again, I'll ask you, if and when the body becomes fully open, what happens with the Kundalini? Is it able to flow more fluidly and freely? And I invite you even to look in one more place, just the psychological nature of the mind. And I invite you to notice if we're fighting, if we're resisting, if we are holding back, if we're fearing the movement of energy. And what happens if we put down that fear and just fully allow what's here to be here? Fully allow what's flowing to flow. And can we invite a basic trust in the mind, basic trust in the emotional nature, basic trust in the physicality of the body? That the body, the mind, the emotional nature to see that this thing called Kundalini is good, is divine, is holy, even if it's difficult and uncomfortable. Again, we breathe, we feel, we open. And we trust with each and every breath. With each and every breath. And from this point, this place, being quite open, I invite you again to ask your body, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need in this moment? This most basic question for the physical body, the physical form, is often ignored and overlooked. So you feel into the physical body. This basic question, what do you need? How can I help you? How can I love you more fully? Can we include the physical body more fully? Yes. With every breath, it's this basic question of what do you need? And inviting the needs of the body to be met. If the body needs more love or space, or peace, relaxation, we're inviting these qualities to come down into the room, into the form, to awaken from within. Softening and trusting. And then, next, we ask the Kundalini, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? And so again, can we smile and can we open? Can we let this movement come? Can we support what's here? And then just noticing from a place of mindfulness, when we attend to the needs of the body and we attend to the needs of Kundalini, often it appears that there's a lot less friction between the two. There's a greater sense of flow, a greater sense of spiritual attunement and alignment. the greater sense of peace and light throughout the entirety of the being. Throughout the entirety of the being. And so we breathe, we feel, we open, we smile at this recognition. The more deeply the body is relaxed, the more deeply the body is at peace and at ease, the more harmonious, flowing the Kundalini is. And so with that, let us take a couple more deep, full breaths. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I'll welcome you into this room, to this space. Welcome you into this recognition that through honoring the body, through helping the body realign with peace and a deep sense of relaxation, that the flows of Kundalini tend to come into a greater sense of harmony. And so,